Hi, Beau here with Digga. Today I'm excited to introduce to you our full-size soil conditioner. We're going to come out with the whole range of these, but we have 72-inch width, 90-inch width options. We have hydraulic slew, we have manual slew options, and these things are just loaded with additional features and benefits. Let me go over some of those benefits and features here with you. The Digga soil conditioner incorporates a floating mount design. As you can see here, it will allow you to either lock it, the mount fixed in place with a pin, or to remove that and allow it to float for better finish on undulating ground conditions. It's a great feature. It really helps minimize the effects of the undulating ground or uneven ground conditions. Also, as you can see, we have a lot of heavy-duty step options here. It's very, very easy and safe to get in and out of the cab. We have a full step across the top here. This step here is going to be your initial step, and then all across the top of the frame. So very safe, efficient way to get into the cab. This here is a good example of the protection and durability offered by the Digga soil conditioner. As you can see here, we have a full cover plate for the hydraulic motor. Likewise, we also have the same thing for the bearings on the other end. We have adjustable, removable side plates here. So those side plates, they're heavy duty. They allow the spoils to be funneled to the drum of the soil conditioner. They are removable, so you can remove it and either replace it up top here for storage, or you can put them on the back side here, repin them in, and then that's for use when you operate it in reverse. The drum is bi-directional, so you can go forward and reverse. Therefore, the removable side plates go on the front, or they can go on the back, depending on which direction you're going. Very heavy duty, very durable, and again, the motor, seals, everything's going to be enclosed and protected. Offer you a lot of protection and durability with your unit. So our soil conditioner, we have a very heavy duty jockey caster wheel assembly on this. We have foam filled tires, so no need to ever fill your tires up with air. There is a grease point here on the shaft assembly. We do use a hardened, corrosion resistant material on this shaft, and like I said, again, there is a grease point on it. This is a very heavy duty leg on this caster wheel here. Made of thick material, heavy duty. You won't have problems with it bending or breaking. It is removable or adjust. You can adjust the positions. Right now this is shown for operational use. You are able to pull a pin, pull this up, replace the pin. The wheels will be upright, and that's for compact or shipping, storage, and then to be able to get right up to a structure, really prepare that ground all the way up to the structure you're working with here. So great product. There is some adjustability in these wheels, so they'll be able to go up and down. There's 3 different positions there. If you need to either 1, get a little more aggressive cut, or 2, back off and ensure that you're not taking out too big of a bite. There's some of that can be accounted for in the floating frame design as well, but just to give you options and make sure you're engaging the ground to your liking. So again, very heavy duty product, very well built, and it's definitely going to serve its purpose and be very durable in the meantime. All right, now I'm going to talk about the rubber deflectors here and a little bit about the drum. So we do have rubber deflectors. They're 1/2 inch thick. They are adjustable. You can adjust them up and down. They are also reversible. So, if you start to see some wear on one side, you can flip it around and still get some prolonged use out of it. Good product, heavy duty, durable. And then on our drum, we have fully welded tungsten carbide teeth. And they're welded directly to the drum. Very durable. Should really not ever fail or need to be replaced. And yeah, it'll allow for a nice even preparation of the soil, and also strong enough to dig in and chew into that soil if you need to do some minor grading or are working with some harder ground conditions. On our full-size soil conditioner, we use an Eaton 6000 series roller motor. You can't see it here because we do protect the heck out of it. It is recessed inside the drum. We have this nice heavy duty cover for it. So it is 100% protected and from the elements and the applications in which these are used. It's much more powerful than a lot of the motors we see used in these soil conditioners on the market. Again, this is an Eaton 6000 series hydraulic motor. Most of the competition will either use a 4000 series hydraulic motor or two 2000 series hydraulic motors. This particular motor allows our attachments to be suitable for use with standard flow and or high flow machines. Recommended flow range is 17 to 30 gallons a minute. With a max flow of up to 40 gallons a minute in high flow. So again, very good hydraulic motor. Allows us to be able to handle more hydraulic flow, pressure, and horsepower than that of the competition. Recessed into the drum, nice for compactness. We got this cover for durability and protection, and it certainly lends towards a great attachment. Our soil conditioner has a unique center pivot design above the drum. So that will ensure that when you slew, no matter where you slew, the soil conditioner is centered to the machine. What it also allows for is these cylinders to be protected. They're above the drum. They're out of the line of fire of the spoils coming off the drum. A lot of times you'll see these down here with the competition, and they're right in line with the spoils, the rocks flinging out from underneath that drum, leading to potential damage of the cylinder. So ours are completely protected up top here. Again, the soil conditioner will always be centered to the machine with this unique center pivot design above the drum. As you can see, our soil conditioner uses 2 cylinders, and that will ensure that you'll move in the same speed in each direction, and you'll be applying the same amount of power in each direction. So that differs from a lot of the units we see out there that only have 1 cylinder, in which case they'll go very fast in one direction, very slow in one direction, have a lot of power in one direction, and no power in one direction. So this 2-cylinder design really helps with that and makes slewing an easy task. Hi, here you can see the different positions of our jockey wheels here. This particular jockey wheel is shown for, this is how it's going to be when you're operating it, right? So as you can see, you're going to have a pin here and a pin up here. They're going to be locked in place, and you're going to get, that's what you want when you're operating. Again, you can adjust the height of the wheel. There's some adjustability here. As you see here, this is how it's going to be when you either want to store it in your yard, ship it on a trailer. If you need to get the drum of the soil conditioner right up to a structure, this is the position you want this in, right? So these wheels here, they're great. They got heavy duty sealed bearings in them. Like I said, adjustability in the jockey legs here. And then this hardened, corrosive resistant material on the shaft with the adjustability built into that to go up and down. If you don't want to be aggressive with the bite you're taking, you bring that wheel up. If you want to be aggressive, bring that wheel right back down. So this just shows you the different options you have with the jockey legs and wheel assembly. So again, our mount concept, the frame, and then the center pivot portion of the soil conditioner, they have a lot of heavy-duty step features built in. So these are serrated edges, so they're slip resistant. They're big surfaces, very easy to get a foot on, and there's a lot of options to choose from. So no matter what side you're getting into the cab from, you're going to have safe, easy way to operate to enter the cab. So I'm going to show you just how easy it is, and plus size sales guy here entering a cab. If I can do it, you can do it. All right, we're in, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to get out. The soil conditioner is relatively low maintenance. There is only 5 grease points on the soil conditioner. So you only got 5 things to make sure you constantly keep grease for prolonged effective use here. You got the floating pivot pins here. They're both greased on each side. That's where the main pivot for the floating design is going to come into play. You got the bearings on the caster wheels here. That, like I said, that the bearings for that shaft, that's a grease point right on the back side here. And then you have the main bearing of the drum. So that's actually protected here, but all you got to do is you got this cover plate here. You remove this thumb screw, and that allows you access down here to grease the main drum bearing. So our soil conditioner is very easy to switch back and forth between the float position and the fixed position. So as you can see here with the pin engaged here, this is in a fixed position, right? So all I gotta do is remove a linch pin from the back side, remove this pin, and put it up here into this storage spot. Do that on the pin on the other side as well, and then you have this in the floating position. So alternatively, you could also tilt forward, replace this pin here, it'll go through these holes, and you'll have another version of a fixed, another fixed mount design option there. So fixed here, and this is where you want it when you want it to float. But very easy to make those changes either way. We have electrical harnesses available to suit a wide range of machines with our soil conditioner. We have the Cat ASV 8-pin plug, the 14-pin plug, the Bobcat 7-pin plug, readily available if you want to use the service plugs and have the, control of the attachment right at your fingertips. If not, we do have a plug-and-play controller design that'll run back to cab and into a toggle switch in cab, and you certainly have the ability to use that as well. So those are just a few of the benefits of the new Digga soil conditioner, available for sale in 2025. If you'd like more information, call us at area code 563-875-7915, or check us out online at www.diggausa.com.